Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel, where we bring you the latest and most thought-provoking political developments from South Africa and beyond. Today, we are diving into a heated political clash that's creating ripples across the nation. It involves prominent EFF member Floyd Shivambu and the outspoken Dudu Zuma, daughter of former President Jacob Zuma. Stick around to unpack this drama, its implications, and the bigger picture for South African politics. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Now, let's get into it. Floyd Shivambu, widely regarded as a powerful voice within the economic freedom fighters, has taken a bold stance against what he terms disruptive attitudes that threaten the collective progress of South African politics. While he didn't explicitly name Dudu Zuma, his pointed remarks at a recent EFF gathering left little doubt about who they were directed at. The tension between these two prominent figures has been brewing for some time, with their recent online exchanges bringing their differences into the public eye. Dudu Zuma, known for her fiery and unapologetic social media presence, has often made headlines for her controversial takes on political and social issues. To her supporters, she's a fearless advocate for the marginalized, unafraid to call out perceived injustices. But to her critics, her rhetoric often crosses the line into inflammatory territory, undermining efforts to build a united front against South Africa's many challenges. Shivambu's frustration appears to stem from a series of comments and criticisms Zuma has made about EFF policies. Insiders suggest that she often focuses on personal vendettas, a tactic that Shivambu and other EFF leaders view as counterproductive. His message at the gathering was clear: the struggle for economic emancipation and social justice is far bigger than any individual's ego or social media theatrics. Shivambu's statement, "It is time we focus on the bigger picture instead of being distracted by divisive attitudes," resonated deeply with many EFF supporters. But it also sparked a debate about the growing rifts within South Africa's political landscape. In a time of economic instability, high unemployment, and stark inequality, public spats between influential leaders risk overshadowing critical issues that demand urgent attention. Let's unpack this further. Floyd Shivambu is a seasoned politician who has dedicated much of his career to advocating for economic freedom and the empowerment of South Africa's marginalized communities. His frustration likely stems from a belief that Zuma's polarizing tactics detract from the EFF's broader goals. In his view, social media should be a tool for mobilization and education, not a platform for personal attacks. On the other hand, Dudu Zuma represents a new generation of political activists who aren't afraid to use social media to voice dissent. While her approach has garnered her a significant following, it has also drawn criticism for being divisive at a time when unity is crucial. Her defenders argue that her outspoken nature is precisely what makes her an asset to South Africa's political discourse. They see her as a fearless voice holding power to account, even if it ruffles some feathers along the way. This clash highlights a broader issue in South African politics: the challenge of balancing differing strategies and ideologies within a fractured landscape. While the EFF and other progressive movements share common goals, their leaders often differ on how to achieve them. And when these differences play out publicly, as they have here, they risk creating divisions that could weaken the collective effort. Political analysts warn that these public disputes could have long-term consequences. As South Africa grapples with deep-seated economic and social challenges, the need for cooperation among leaders has never been more urgent. The question now is whether Shivambu and Zuma can set aside their differences for the greater good, or whether this clash will escalate further. What's next for these two firebrands? While neither Shivambu nor Zuma has called for a truce, it's clear that the stakes are high. Will Dudu Zuma respond to Shivambu's comments, or will she double down on her critique of the EFF? And how will the EFF handle these internal tensions as it positions itself as a leading voice for change in South Africa? As we watch this story unfold, one thing is certain: the need for unity and focused leadership has never been more critical. South Africans deserve leaders who prioritize the nation's pressing issues over personal vendettas and social media battles. Whether Shivambu and Zuma can rise to this challenge remains to be seen. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into one of South Africa's most intriguing political clashes. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more political analysis, and let us know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Shivambu's criticism of Zuma is justified? Or do you believe her unapologetic approach is exactly what South African politics needs? That's it for today's episode. Stay tuned for more updates, and as always, thank you for watching. See you next time.